Welcome once again to Team Meetup by Shines Media. Now, this one is a very, oh my goodness, this one is deep, very deep. Okay, and you know the reason why I said it's deep when I start to share this story with you. Okay, so this woman made a claim that her husband made them deport them from America, the US. And you know, we're all in the, regime right now, should I say regime of a lot of illegal immigrants being deported from the US. So if you're found out, you are deported automatically. They're not even playing games. So how did this happen? Okay, let me go ahead with the story. So according to this woman, she said this. She said, "We've been living peacefully in America with our 2 kids. We have green cards. I had no idea anything was wrong until one morning, ICE came to our door." Okay, and that is the law enforcement authority that is in charge of deporting or picking up illegal immigrants. They're called ICE agents. So she goes on to say, "They said someone reported us for being illegal aliens. And later I found out it was our neighbor's husband. My own husband had been sleeping with a man's wife, buying her expensive stuffs." My goodness. "I was shocked because the man was so nice to us. He used to help me carry stuffs even." I couldn't speak. "The neighbor must have been so angry he called immigration on us. When ICE realized we were Nigerians, they started checking everything in the house. They looked through our laptops and bags. They said all Nigerians are scammers. That is when they found my husband had 17 ATM cards and some strange software that changes voices. I didn't even know about all that. The agents didn't let us pack anything. My children were crying and begging them not to take us. I was crying too, but they didn't listen. They just told us to follow them. We called a lawyer and he said, if you do anything legal, your green card is cancelled. My husband was using my picture and my phone to text his victims. They didn't believe I didn't know about it. We were deported to Nigeria just like that. Now, we are staying in my husband's mother's house. It's very uncomfortable. No light. The heat is terrible. I'm trying to withdraw from my American bank account. They're not allowing me. I was able to get money from one bank. The other one is not allowing me. His mother keeps saying it's my fault he cheated, that I wasn't giving him enough attention. I don't know how that makes sense. I did everything for him and the kids. I even forgave him for embarrassing me like that. Now he's saying he wants to marry me again and start over. He says he's sorry and wants to change. But every time I look at him, I remember everything we lost because of him. I don't know if I can forgive him. And I don't know why his mother is blaming me. I want to take my children and go to Canada, but they won't give us visa. I regret marrying this man. This man wants to propose again so they can deport me from Nigeria too. Now I had to make some adjustments because the woman went on to call the husband a very derogatory names. I don't want to say it out. I don't want to say it out like that. So basically, this story is very sad. And unfortunately, this is their reality right now. First of all, I want to take a look at the fact that this whole thing, unfortunately, came tumbling down as a result of the husband's actions. And if it is as what the wife said happened, how could you be sleeping with your neighbor's wife? I mean, what in the world? What in the world would make you do that? And then, not just that, you're also involved in very shabby deals, very shabby things, very illegal things. So apparently this husband was also doing a lot of SCAMS, which he shouldn't have been doing. And according to the story, they found 17 ATM cards and some strange software that changes voices. So that means this man had been involved in a lot of shady businesses or shady deals or shady things. And the wife said she didn't know about it. I mean, there must have been some way, like some inkling, like some clues. Might have gotten some, because women have a lot of intuition. I'm sure she might have gotten some clues, but not really. She didn't really pursue it. So unfortunately, it was already too late before she knew about it. But then again, what right-thinking man or a mature man or someone of high moral standards who want to get into doing shady things as a married man? You have kids, and you know that it could jeopardize your family's future, which it already has right now. And even to add salt to injury, the mother-in-law was now blaming the wife for saying that's the reason that the husband was cheating on her. You see, when it comes to, not all mother-in-laws are like that, but when it comes to some mother-in-laws, sometimes you just have to take a breath. Because instead of you to tell your son to take responsibility for what he did, okay, and to scold him for what he did, you are now putting the blame on the wife, which is a classic characteristic, unfortunately, of some mother-in-laws, not all, and which I found very, very annoying to me. I mean, very, very insulting. After all the woman went through, first of all, the husband was cheating on her. Second of all, he was involved in shady things, and then they were deported back to Nigeria. And you have the guts to be saying that it was the wife's fault for him to cheat on her. I mean, how much pain or how much sorrow or how much hurt can a woman take? So unfortunately, they've been deported back to Nigeria. They're now in Nigeria right now. She wants to just, get away from him. She said she wants to take the kids to Canada. She wants to just go away, but she's not getting a visa right now. That the husband wants to propose again to her, that he's saying he's sorry. What are your thoughts? And, saying he wants to propose again, I don't understand that, because they're still married unless she divorced him, and she didn't say anything about her divorcing him anyway. So I don't understand that part. But what do you think? Do you think she should go ahead and accept another proposal from him? That is, if they're no longer married. I don't know. But it's a very sad one. Very, very sad indeed. It's indeed really, really sad. What are your thoughts? I'd like you to go ahead and like, comment below, and also share this video, and also subscribe to this channel. Let me know what your thoughts are. And I will see you in another video. Thank you for watching.